Tell me about this Game of Thrones prequel.
Oh, we want to kick off with Game of Thrones prequel?
Do it. Yeah, we're doing it.
So here's the good thing about the Game of Thrones prequel. There's going to be more incest. If you thought there was too much incest in Game of Thrones, this takes place 200 years before the events of Game of Thrones, when
before incest was taboo.
Dude, no, actually, legitimately before it was taboo.
Dun, dun, dun,
the Targaryens, which is where Daenerys, the golden-haired,
I've never seen
the chick. Who's playing Daenerys?
So Daenerys doesn't exist right now.
Then why do they make a character look exactly like Daenerys?
So that's the thing with the Targaryens. Incest. They, in order to keep the bloodline pure, it's just incest.
Daenerys is so much hotter now.
Yeah.
You know.
No one's denying
pre-incest,
post-incest, post-cest,
mid-incest,
mid-cest.
Roll Tide.
But so
everywhere there is cest,
there's nothing but cest.
It's nothing but cest.
And so this show is gonna ooze cest. It is going to be nonstop.
It's going to be a cest fest, if you will.
It's a cest fest.
It's a cest fest.
House of the Dragon, cest fest.
The first episode is going to be like, oh, stepbrother, please don't try to take the Iron Throne as I bend over it.
And there's more swords.
Yeah.
They added swords to the Iron Throne.
Wait, did they really?
Yeah, they did.
Swords fell off over the years.
Exactly. It lost swords.
Oh,
like
that kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
You know?
It kind of happens.
Some accidental beheadings happened.
Exactly.
When the throne was 24, it had gingivitis. So they had to really scrub in between those swords.
They had to take out some teeth. It was a damn shame. It's not a joke. My gums were bleeding. It was so bad.
Sorry.
So anyway.
It was just right there. Was no one going to take it?
But yeah, so this particular House of the Dragon is going to take place in what's known as the Dance of the Dragons, which was the first Targaryen civil war, and it's also known as the Dying of the Dragons because it's going to be dragon on dragon fighting because their dragons are running rampant in the world now.
Nice.
Every Targaryen has a dragon, and they're just riding them into each other.
Matt Smith says he rides the angriest one in the show.
I think so. Yeah,
Jared Leto.
Jared Leto. It's a Jared Leto dragon.
It's Jared Leto.
What's the matter?
I felt something behind me.
It's a ghost.
It's a ghost.
The goat? Shit. Is that stink bug back? I legitimately felt something
the ghost
touch my
of the
head.
stink bug.
Oh,
Could
really?
be. Yeah.
That's crazy. We'll have to check the
Nothing
playback.
did. I'm looking at you.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
All right, calm down.
All right.
But either or. So what we're gonna get is more incest sex. Awesome. Everyone's a big fan of that.
Yes.
And then what everyone else also wants, there's going to be more dragons and more dragons fighting each other.
For sure.
Dragons fucking?
Possibly. I don't know.
Incest dragon?
Incest dragons.
I mean, pretty much all dogs are brothers and sisters, right?
So, at the end of the day, yeah.
All dogs are the boys.
Cats are girls. Yeah, that's
Get
right.
it right.
Sorry.
But either or, I think it... And so one of the showrunners is there. What's the guy's name? Ryan Conrad or something like that. Ryan Condal. He did like Rampage, which I had never seen, but I don't know if that's any good.
Rampage, like
2018 Rampage
with The Rock.
Yeah, he directed that,
and he's showrunning this.
So he's one of the showrunners for this. Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah,
maybe.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, it's a different medium. It's different material. It could be fucking great.
It could work out.
It could be amazing.
HBO. It could work. It could also be horrific.
But I saw Rampage.
And so then the other showrunner is this guy Miguel Sapochnik. Sapochnik? I don't know his name. But
say it one more time.
Sapochnik.
That's definitely a Star Wars character.
Sapochnik. Oh, da chula Sapochnik. But so this guy actually
Lord Sapochnik.
I gotta look at
Sapochnik. But so this guy directed a couple episodes of Game of Thrones, and he won an Emmy for directing Battle of the Bastards, which is one of the best Game of Thrones episodes of all time. Before it all went downhill.
Oh, he directed that.
He directed that. Yeah,
okay.
He directed that, and then, however, he also directed The Long Night, which is the one where you couldn't see shit in season 8.
Well,
so.
I think on the TV show, the directors, they're there to elevate the material and make sure the day is moving forward.
He didn't write it.
Yeah,
he didn't write it.
And even then, the showrunners are, they can. I mean, I don't got to tell you, they can immediately just be like, "Hey, no."
Yeah, no,
you know what I mean.
That's probably what they did to a lot of it. I mean, it's Sapochnik.
Sapochnik.
I wasn't too
You were
off.
pretty close.
Sapotnik.
Oh, that's an
Oh.
Sapotnik.
Sputnik.
I like
that
the
one I
first
definitely didn't get. I like the first one better because I was closest to that one.
Sputnik.
But I was reading a little bit about like what happens like in like the books or whatever during Dance of the Dragons. There's one scene where it's two like factoring sides of the Targaryens fighting for the throne. One of the sides, I think it's actually Matt Reeves' character, hires two like mercenaries.
Matt Smith.
Oh, Matt Smith. Sorry, Matt Reeves. Completely different. Either
I'd
or.
be cool with that.
That would be cool though. So I think he hires these two mercenaries to kidnap the children of like the king and queen and hold them hostage, and then forces the queen to choose one of them to kill. And the queen makes her choice, and they end up killing the other one.
Like Batman.
Does that happen in Batman?
Dark Knight.
Oh yeah, exactly, yeah.
They're probably just most concerned, like, oh shit, how do I have incest if my kids are
He's on Avenue X.
Well, so-
just past Fifth.
just past
Fifth.
But yes, pretty good. So basically, yeah. So what they're doing is eliminating their betrothed. It was like, I'm gonna kill your brothers, then you got nobody to marry. And that's the
Now
whole
you got
plot
no family
line.
and no love.
You got no love, no family, no future.
This is what happens when you put everything in the incest basket.
This is what happens when you live in Alabama.
What in the Alabama?
But yeah, so I'm excited, but cautiously, based off of what happened to Game of Thrones.
Based off of the guy's previous work, I'm cautiously optimistic.
Yeah, I mean, then again, also nobody knew who DB and Dave were when they took over, and they had a good run, a good 6-season run, and then they pooped on it. So as long as they can cut it early and knock it off before it gets bad, then I think we might have a decent show.
Okay. If you say so, you're the Game of Thrones guy. Literally nobody here watches it. And like I said, I got through the first season and a half, and it was literally the middle of that middle episode, like episode 5. They're like 10-episode seasons, right?
Yeah.
So like episode 5, it was when Robb Stark is like crossing the whatever with the army and the ship, and he was banging some girl in his bed, and I literally paused on that frame and just never went back.
I mean, it
Why did you pause
gets
right on that
really
frame?
good.
I was just bored.
after
You
that.
You know why he paused on that frame.
Yeah, I was just bored.
paused, and I stared at that frame for 5 minutes.
That's why you got the new TV. The image was burned
Exactly,
into the
the image was so clear and so up in his face that he couldn't handle it anymore.
You guys really think that TV's huge, don't you?
It's fucking massive.
It's funny because
massive.
like I don't have the eyes for it anymore. To me it's like it fits like a glove. You know what I mean? But I guess people who aren't in here are like, this
It is
fucking
half
TV.
the length of the wall.
Yeah, no, it is. And again, is 7 feet from the couch. But with the sync factor, it adds in 3 feet, so that's 10 feet away.
Yeah.
But now let me ask you, when you were watching Game of Thrones, was it difficult to follow all the characters because of their names and stuff like that?
No, I mean
Okay.
like I have a difficulty following names of characters anyway. So I just do like, oh, that's the jacket guy, or that's the dude with the weird ears, or like
Okay.
I recognize them by that's Nathan Fillion. That's how I'll do it. You know what I
Okay.
mean? But like if I'm
Is
watching
Nathan
Star
Fillion in Game
Wars
of Thrones?
or Marvel or
Is he?
no, but he's on a lot of TV shows.
That would be interesting.
Either way though, my point is just like, I don't know. It wasn't hard to follow. I just wasn't into it.
Okay. So
Yeah.
one thing that I will say with this one, there's going to be more characters that have similar names and look exactly the same. I'm going to even have trouble following all the characters on this one, most
Awesome.
likely. Yeah. So it's like Rhaenys and Viserys and Visenius and Aegon. It's
Dude,
all the names are the
vasectomy.
same.
I have a hard time-
Vasectomy, and they're all blonde. No,
You
sorry,
know
not
who
blonde,
I remember
like
from The
silver hair.
Witcher? Geralt. The other one is Yennefer.
Yennefer.
And sometimes I think of the wrong person when I say her name.
Yennefer or Yen.
And
or,
then
what was the
Ciri.
redheaded?
I know Ciri.
What was the
and
redheaded?
Vormir?
Triss.
Is it Vormir?
Varamir?
Varamir?
The old guy.
Your old
the
guy.
old guy.
Great podcast.
Yeah. Like
Let's
Incredible
name
radio.
all of the characters in this TV show.
Friends. Joey. Female Joey. Lady Joey. Not funny Joey. Courtney Cox.
Coffee Joey.
Coffee Joey. Paul Rudd. He's
Paul
in
Rudd.
that
There we
show.
go. Yeah,
See,
Paul Rudd.
I don't know his
There we
character in
go.
that show, but I know Paul
But it's
Rudd's
Paul Rudd.
in that show.
All you need to know is Paul Rudd.
Yeah.
Basically, I'm excited. It's going to be confusing, but there's going to be some incest, and that's fun, and everyone likes that.